Go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another wonderful game of...
They just said another effing game of...
I know, it's one of those now. Fall of Forgotten to Change the Screens. My name is Swan, and I will be your forgetful DM. I promise you this time we will not have a screen change fail, and if not, I will blame entirely on the players, and all of you will take disadvantage. As we all collectively come back here, who can tell me what happened last game?
I forgot to change the screen.
Yes, I am reminded that for an hour, if you had watched the previous session, you stared at this same screen. I sincerely
It was
apologize.
goddamn like theater of the mind. We were fine.
Exactly.
The only one who's really having issues with this is you.
You gave theater of the mind to a man with ADHD, okay? I didn't remember
It's
to
okay.
describe everything then.
I think all of us have it, or most of us. At least
Yeah.
at least like over 50%.
Sound off those who are neurotypical.
So,
Okay, so we need the cricket sound effect.
So wait, Roven? Never mind.
There we went for the meeting.
Oh yeah, that went well.
so you guys, first off, you all had gone to
Oh,
purchase
right.
a number of different things from the local market. You guys were talking to Wob, and he was asking for a little bit of help with his machine. Both Nox and Ilnaya seemingly attempted to correct a few issues, only to discover the deity Atea of this planet is quickly on the verge of ceasing function.
She's dead.
She's mostly dead.
But she's
Mostly
not crystallized. Then.
Not yet crystallized, but mostly dead. This planet has been effectively siphoned dry of magic, and it is more acting of like a hub for now the other planets to be having their materials brought over before quickly spelljammed off the planet and to the multiverse.
It's fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up, but it's so great. It's so wonderful.
Nox had a bit of a freaking crisis of conscience after covering that.
You guys were able to determine that the planet has roughly about 50 years left before more irreversible damage would occur. And after some quick negotiations with the Skelt people, who have been offered evidently a home and shelter over on Omea 6, which is not technically getting any bigger of a planet, but a very interesting suggestion. They have seemingly taken up the offer, and word will now spread about the potential of a new homeland if they are not able to protect the land that they were reborn on. Whatever gift that is keeping them alive, hopefully will be able to extend for that far out once they leave the planet. You guys made a couple purchases, and after a small delay, went to go to a meeting. What happened then?
Oh fuck.
Lobotomized robo people. Was that Skelt? No,
then-
Skelt.
And a door that we
It
can't
was
get
obviously
into.
a trap.
You guys did arrive to see several Skelts, and something that I was reiterating earlier was that a lot of them are very common species Skelt. But as you were able to talk a little bit with one of the seemingly non-lobotomized Skelts, he had indicated to you all that something seems weird and about. There's been some very odd commotion, and she does not want to be a part of this anymore. Soon learning that you guys entered into a room that the door was way too small for the commander that you were supposed to meet you at.
And then they tried to gas us.
And they tried to gas you guys. Some quick maneuvering has gotten you guys out, but the security has locked you guys inside. And that's where we are. You were in the process of trying to bring a wall down.
I mean, if we can't get the door, we'll go around the door.
You will go.
Courtesy of Kadros, if I recall.
Kadros and everyone else, but mostly Kadros, yes. He's the biggest stick damage.
And I believe we were already in turn order, so
Eris got full permission by
alright,
Rovin and
let's,
Nox to bust this place apart.
Oh yes, that's going to end.
Right. There we go. Ah.
Big metal bird smash wall.
Oh yeah, we got lit up too. Right.
Yep, I am at 9 HP. Mia is
some
hurting.
evasive maneuvers might be had. I will let you know these pillars do count as cover if you can find some.
We'll get behind some and duck.
Yes. But Vale is yours and Kadros' turn.
Kadros is doing whatever the heck I told him to do last time, of which I cannot remember, but I'm quite certain that there was door removal / existence.
Wasn't he phasing through a wall?
Yes, I think he was phasing through a wall for
That's,
particular reasons.
Remember, I asked him to try and knock the hinge pins loose.
Oh, right, yeah. Lots of the time I consider Kadros his own existence, so...
I believe there was a question about trying to knock the pins loose, but he couldn't really tap them unless you were talking about having him actually attack the pins themselves. Mind
I
you,
prefer that his blade is not damaged as much as possible, but that's also his choice, not mine.
well, technically he doesn't really have a blade. I mean, the sun sword is formed from the hilt, and and this is
Oh,
Mithril.
it's a sword of fire.
Yeah, it's a sword of fire.
That was
Right.
not explained.
I forgot he was not corporeal. My bad.
I didn't realize he wasn't corporeal.
So back during a previous session when you guys went to visit the church and each of you received a small blessing of some form, he did indicate that as a gift from the lady in white, he is incorporeal to non-magical materials.
No, that was his original sword, wasn't it?
Do you want the incorporeal?
I mean, yes, but I'm also like,
Do you want the
okay.
incorporeal?
I just want to make certain it's correct, okay? I remember his first sword being like he could hit incorporeal objects, because that was Dreambinder, and then he became Sun Sword, and that was different. I just want to make certain I have my
You can
information
wrap
right.
them in this room very easily if you'd like.
He's non-corporeal, and we shall explore this at a different occasion.
Lovely. So you were having him. What were we attacking? The wall again?
Door options. Whatever he may decide is the best option at the time would be perfect. So sure, the wall will be fine.
Well, I think in terms of the difference between the two,
Yeah.
Because if I recall, the door was stupid thick, but the wall was less, wasn't it? Or was it literally just the idea that he could phase through the wall, that he went through the wall?
he could phase through the non-magical material.
And the wall wasn't magical, but the door was.
Yes. Mithril
like having-
is a magical element.
It's like having a bulletproof door, but getting to make the walls bulletproof around it.
Welcome
Nobody
to
usually-
90% of security.
Nobody usually blasts through a stone wall.
Yeah, but anyway.
They never had a Eris on their side. Wow, that sounds petty and snooty as fuck.
Eros, you do siege damage, don't you?
Do things. Not necessarily siege, but I do things.
Double damage to structures?
Ah.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna find out. Fuck, I had a thought process and it completely fell out of my head. I'm just gonna start taking out sentry bots.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming this is one?
That is the sentry bot. They are coming down from down upstairs.
Yeah, we're aiming for them. Where'd my dice go?
I'm pondering. Also remember, combat, I tend to focus more.
10? Okay. I was gonna say you maybe have to go look again because I have all of my individual. I think it was 12. No, that does not hit.
Well, that's number 1, so let's roll again.
13.
13! Yay.
13 does not hit.
Alright, so 2 diggers go spinning off into the wall, and I did not hit shit.
I would say more so that you go ahead and clink on. The daggers leave your arms and immediately fly off to go ahead and hit the targets, but unfortunately the metal is a little bit too strong to strike at the particular points. Also, there's a lot of air gusting around, so it doesn't really make it a very good aerodynamic location to strike. Are you having Kadros attack again?
I'm having Kadros do whatever the hell he was supposed to be doing, which I'm assuming is something along that line.
Okay.
Also, what happened to the scalp that I had yanked through the door?
She had ran because she got shot.
Oh, right, yes.
Down that way
Checking.
towards the dining room.
Well, so long as she's out of danger, I'm sure we'll come across a corpse later, but you know, hey.
I
I tried. Next.
Kadros will go ahead and attack. Both of those hit.
Good. Glad he's hitting something.
Okay, let's go. Whoa.
You hear him go ahead and smack the wall on the opposing side, and you start to notice a large crack forming in the stone on the opposing side. It actually starts to spur up into the ceiling.
Good,
Oh boy.
good grief, he hits like a fucking truck.
Well,
Sorry.
stone actually does have a hit point level.
Sure it does.
Naya, it is your go. There's guns pointed at you.
Oh no.
Wouldn't shatter on the wall work?
That's what I was wondering. I mean, if there's already a crack. Alright, so... Well... I mean... She could very much shatter the entire group of little assholes, but how much good would that do?
Well, they are technically made of metal.
Well, yeah, but... Okay, guys, should I shatter the wall or should I shatter the bots?
Bots.
Bots it is, okay. So Nia's going to just casually sidle behind this pillar, and she's going to shatter these guys. And one shatter should hit them all, so that's with disadvantage. Spell DC 15.
DC 15, alright.
Really? Really? 2 1s?
It's a
7
con save?
damage? Yes. Ugh, my damage rolls are dog shit recently.
That's a pass. That's a fail. And it's only for half damage or for full?
Save for half.
Save for half, okay. Okay, this one... a bunch of them don't look too good. This one, and this one aren't looking like they're holding up too well.
It's like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is bad. She's like sort of crouching awkwardly behind the pillar, trying to avoid
take cover.
Yeah, because she is she's not looking so good. They hit her again. She's probably going splat.
Okay.
Alright, and does Weapon have Bardic Inspiration? Because if not, I'm going to just give that to him real quick.
I believe you gave Bardic Inspiration to Eris.
Alright, so I'll give it to Tovin, and that's the end of my turn. And I think I have like 1 inspiration left.
Okay. Eris, you're floating in the air. You notice there's gunfire going on down the hallway. You can start to hear the cracking of stone on the left-sided wall nearest the office.
I heard. Your end.
Looking for something. Give me a sec.
Sorry, repeat again, Eris?
Just looking for something. Give me a sec.
Sure. Down some players, and I'm gonna throw you all back in jail. Gonna throw you all back in jail. Make
Really,
you
really?
work for all eternity.
Spellcasting. Actually, I'm going to come out of the wild shape form here, so not the regular form.
Okay, hold on.
Does that count as an action, or is that just a thing?
You would ask me a question like that. Hold on, I gotta do some shifting. Token and wild shape says creating a druid. Blah 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 blah. Wild shape.
Bonus action. It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word. Yep. No, it says you can use your action to magically transform into the form.
You
Doesn't
can
say.
you can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn.
Oh, okay, that one.
I'll use the bonus action to come back to normal.
Okay.
And using her up to Earth right here.
Whew. Whew.
Oh boy. Okay.
20-foot cube.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Well,
What is this
shit.
20-foot cube?
20-foot cube. You churn the earth and stone a 20-foot cube at the center. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage. On a failed. Additionally, the ground then becomes difficult to. Oh my god.
Well, they're flying, so I don't, or hovering, so I don't. The terrain affects it. But Jesus Christ.
Not that the terrain will affect them, and just the fact that it'll hit them.
Yeah.
Fuck them up. Eris used Earthquake. It's super effective.
Against flying creatures.
Well,
Don't
Now,
question
considering
it.
there'd be a basement, I'm assuming the floor will just drop to the basement.
Oh my god.
it's a little
Yes, sir.
complicated, but
This is gonna be good.
hold on, you have to make me break
So
out
what if
some old
The
tokens.
room is going to get hurt, including these guys.
Okay, so I had to pass a dexterity saving throw, which I don't think I'm going to be able to pass too well.
Shit's getting fucked up.
Where is it? Where is it? Not that. That one. Not that one. Okay, scroll back to the top.
But, I feel like that is abysmal.
Oh!
Spellcasters are having trouble today.
You can use. Don't you have inspiration?
I don't
Use your inspiration.
That's on hit, isn't it? Not actually.
No, it's
No,
Okay,
it re-rolls. Oh,
Oh, he's
Yeah.
talking regular inspiration, not bardic.
yeah.
I can only reroll one of them, right?
I believe it only reroll one of them. Yeah.
That was worthwhile. Because damn, that's just terrible.
Hey! Oh,
Go.
oh wait, that's Swan rolling.
That's me rolling. It's a DC 15.
What?
Jesus, what?
He rolled quite well.
Okay, something's
Again,
fucky with
it's
Roll20.
4.
We're gonna die.
I will say that.
That's 3 ones in a row.
So here's
And an additional 2 from me.
here's how I'd like to flavor this, because of how he kind of positioned this. I mentioned before, if you took out 3 pillars,
Mm-hmm.
the roof is not going to do great.
Yep.
So I will allow an additional 2d10 because that's what would happen if the wall goes down.
And there's another one. But a natural
So,
thing. Like, there's the complete opposite of that.
So a total of 15. Okay.
We've all devolved back into being level 1s again.
That's why I like rolling dice.
That's a death. That's definitely a death. That's a death. That's a death.
What was this encounter? Can we dumb that down a little?
That's a death. This is gonna happen a lot.
Is there anything in this room? No? Anything in this, whatever this is?
That was a study.
Well, it's no longer a study.
What?
And if
Oh,
there's
no.
anything in there,
Shame,
it's
I'd love to
also no longer a study.
study everything in here.
Uh-oh. Well, at least I have a second character, although we're going to have to do something. Oh no. Oh no! Oh boy.
You're out of range.
This?
Am I? Am I really?
100 cube is what
You-
I've done.
So the second floor collapses in. On top of that, and you hear a large amount of shattering upstairs as mechanisms are broken. But yeah, the shaking stops as the earth comes to a still. The stairwell collapses in on itself, and with it, the tube that produced those particular units. As large chunks of rock and part of the roof come down, parts of a banquet fall down. Because of how close it is, Eris, how close are you? And I play you're not 20 feet. No, you're 20. No, you are 20 feet. Eris, I will need technically you to apply to your own spell.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
A banquet that's being eaten?
There was a banquet set up upstairs.
No, that's a deck I said, right?
That's a deck save.
Were they going to have a fancy dinner while watching us die?
Probably.
That's fucked up.
Shame that about their house.
So it's
Ah.
Wait, am I in the range?
We can't okay, I have to ask. Since a lot of us are blessed, do we count as an act of God?
Technically Veil counts. Technically Nova counts.
Sorry, what are we counting?
We need to make deck saves.
Okay, but does Mia?
Nia does not. You guys are actually out of range.
Okay, I was making an insurance fraud joke.
Okay,
Didn't
but
catch your insurance fraud joke. Dex rolls? Saving
Yeah.
throws?
Nova, the tunnel between you and Veil collapses.
Don't you have bonuses to deck saving and whatnot? Like feats, traits?
No.
And so the total was 15.
Not yet.
No.
I got a 17 for deck save.
I got a 14.
So it's
for
half
myself.
damage. Half damage for passing above 15, I think you said. So it's 15 total damage, or technically
8.
8.
Well, the save DC is 14. I mean,
Oh, spell DC to save is 14. Okay, so then both pass, so it's only 8 damage of bludgeoning. As rocks from the ceiling start to come down. Parts metal, you see mechanical
I'm
base.
taking 15 myself,
components.
right? Because I got 10.
Yeah.
Yes, you would take 15 then.
So 14 doesn't save, and so that's another 15.
No,
14 did save.
14 to save.
Just checking, thank you.
Any
Is there a
other
hole in the floor,
actions?
Sean?
No, unfortunately, there's not a hole in the floor.
How is there not a hole in the floor?
There's not a hole in the floor.
Do it
Do it
again.
again, there will be.
So
So will we be, though. So, you know, being aware of this.
French those motherfuckers.
We can cross that boat later as to why.
I'll move over.
And Eris, I got your counter on my screen.
Right, it's level 7 that you get evasion.
Because
Level 7 you get evasion.
hides your token for the turn order.
because it was the other token.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nox, there's 2 drones, and you are cut off.
Nox is gonna rub his shoulder as the rock smoked it.
Uh-oh.
So I think I did a double shot on that one, right? The other 2 are full health?
Yes, the other 2 are full health.
And where is it? For the free action, elements of the sun, elements of the day, please come this way. Powers of night and day, I summon thee, I call upon Enki to protect me. So let it be.
With his delightful. That was not the particular energy hum I was hoping for, but yes.
I mean, I like it. That was cool.
Very sonorous. Sonorous? Anyway, yeah.
Sonorous works.
I don't
Sonorous
know
does work.
pronunciation.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to cure wounds on myself.
Get yourself all patched.
Because technically I'm at half health now. And what is it again? That is D8. Where's my whatever? There we go. And that will be 15 health returned. And that will be Cure Wounds when Cure Wounds used. And then Nox is going to raise his rifle and shoot the next drone. 2 shots into that fucker. A 14 and a 30.
The 14 does not hit, but the 30 does.
Motherfucker.
As the dust is difficult for you to see.
The rock smoking his shoulder probably doesn't help either.
His aim is thrown off. when he
14
looks.
damage to the drone.
That drone is not holding up well.
And then for my next 5. Is that a hole there, or is that a wall, or where am I running exactly?
Oh, hold on. Reveal area. So you have. There is a path viewable. So
Can I go to there
this was the
essentially?
room that got. You could get there, yes.
Okay.
They are going to fire at you because you're running through their zone.
Yeah, I had a feeling they would. But I gotta get out of here. I can't be locked in that corner. Now, do they get... They'll get disadvantaged because those are range attacks, right?
They would, yes.
Okay.
So an 11
Nope.
and an 8.
Nope.
As you hear the bullets of gunfire trying to keep up and missing horrifically.
Nox will look around, make sure no one heard that.
Careful, Zoidberg.
You're in a hallway. In front of you looks to be like another office. To your left seems to be a continuation of the hallway.
It is dark and you are likely to be in my grill.
And that will be the end of my turn. Oh, and Compression's last order was to go keep an eye on the gal that ran. She went into this room, right?
Yes, that was the room.
5, 10. And I guess he'll use his full action to move. So he's standing there.
He goes ahead and enters into the room and finds it looks like a large eatery area, but he cannot find her. He is entitled to a perception check.
Entitled. Oh, damn. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
With a very easy kind of look around, you can hear. Really, we did that already past 1 hour? Wow. He already can kind of.
Half an hour.
Oh, it said it was a 1 hour thing, but okay. Oh, it is a half an hour. Anyway, so compression kind of leans down, and from underneath. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Underneath the table, he can find Lockney kind of huddled up underneath, holding what looks like a large bag to her chest as she kind of mutters out, I quit this job. I don't want any part of this. I didn't sign up for this at all. She's like putting the sack onto her back. It's a fairly large sack that looks like to be most of her belongings already as she kind of like tries to keep cover. Already kind of going a little bit when compression leans down. She initially putting her back away from him, but then realizing it's not a drone.
Compression will just like offer his hand out to her. You know, like that scene from The Big Friendly Giant where he just kind of reaches over and offers his hand? Kind of like that.
And he'll take it. Or sorry, she'll take it. Yep. And Lockney will effectively come out.
Yep. And yeah, that's his action.
So somewhere upstairs, as these drones have been destroyed, you can hear. Oh, that's not. That wasn't it.
I should say.
That again?
Should hope.
Oh, fuck.
Not more of these fuckers, please. Not more of these fuckers.
As you actually can kind of see parts and pieces of the drones actually falling, like right here. As you guys have kind of blown up a portion of their assembly line system.
Whew.
You know, I feel so guilty for that.
I know, right? We're going to
So much pain, right? Like
we're going to have to pay so many
Absolutely.
reparations for this thing that we did that was entirely.
Oh, wait!
You know,
maybe they can, get in fucking line.
Eh.
All the things I'm going to not pay attention to and, rip apart from this family because I have issues now.
Or
Or reasons for my issues. There we go.
They're going to regret their actions.
That's probably one of the best ways I've ever heard anyone put it.
What, they're going to regret their actions?
With the sing-songy voice.
Well, it's Z. Of course, it's awesome.
It's just that is how I communicate.
No, it's perfect.
so they can get shots off on Eris, and they can shoot technically Nox.
Uh-oh.
Shots on me? How so when the pillar is in the way?
Oh, I'm not even looking at my own damn map.
You have 100% cover there, man.
Well, I will eat my words.
He protect, but he also protect.
That's a
Does he
19 to hit there, Nox.
19 hits, 11 doesn't, 14 doesn't, 6 doesn't.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Am I the
You
only
feel
one
a
who jumped
burst
at that?
of rifle fire.
No, you're not.
You take a total of 7 points of piercing damage as the drones kind of stagger horrifically to get their balance and trying to fit into this cramped hallway chasing you down.
Oh, what I would give for a flamethrower right now.
That's because you've been playing too much Helldivers, and these are not bugs.
Yeah, but I'm quite sure Alchemist Fire throwing flamethrower would be very, very bad to metal.
Oh, I'm certain that it would be highly effective.
And it is now Rovin's go.
Rowan, noticing that Naya is not doing so great, casts Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Whatever would we do without our ranger?
Restoring 21 hit points.
Thank you. Alright, so that's 17 HP back, so she is at 26. Wonderful, thank you.
Noted. 26. Thank you.
As a bonus
His
action,
mark.
Logan is going to put Hunter's Mark on the closest room.
That would be this one over here.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Anything further?
That will be it for Rowan at the moment.
Logny is going to take the opportunity to kind of just stay close to compression, basically using him like a giant shield as she kind of cowers down, making sure as she kind of shuffles her arms through her bag, making sure she has everything appropriately. She's also taken out some what looks like almost like electrical tape and is kind of covering up this place where she is not.
You completely faded away.
Yeah, you cut out real bad there, sorry,
sorry.
dude.
So she is
Electric.
effectively. Do you hear me, or am I
Yeah,
out?
we heard electrical something.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's like patching herself up with like electrical tape.
Oh.
Oh, now I feel bad. That's unpleasant.
Vale, it is your go. Vale.
I heard you. I'm considering.
Fuck them up, Buttercup.
And who's in front of me? Or Vakik? And Sid Rear Veneer?
They are
Is it
still
right?
cleaning the 2 stones right there.
Do they have any awareness at all? Can I make an insight, perception, something?
You can.
If they're like trapped under a spell or something?
Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you may if you want.
Did we come to this realization last time?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much. 24?
While watching Orin, you can kind of see that he's now taken to cleaning up some of the dust that has landed on this particular statue. Even as parts have actually broken off from the ceiling caving in, he is in fact not really kind of changed in position. They look severely, and I'm going to use the word brain dead, unfazed by what's occurred, as they seem to just be cleaning the
So-
same areas.
Going up to them and slapping them is probably not going to be effective.
You would feel with your insight, yes. They were completely unfazed by the roof falling in.
Yeah, okay, never mind. What was that emerald marrow horn that moved, or did I not see that it moved?
No, he did not move.
Okay, sorry. Oh shit, that thought process just died. I'm gonna head for where Kadros is, if I can.
Okay?
I have no idea. Am I affected by difficult terrain?
Yeah, everyone is.
Fair enough.
I think. Unless you fly over it.
Well, no, I don't fly. I just stick to things.
I mean, you could run along the wall, which I guess would not technically be difficult terrain, but only applies to the wall.
Does the wall technically exist any longer?
Yeah, can we see through that wall there?
You can't see through the wall. No, I will say that room is still cut off at least.
We'll go up on this wall then.
You will go up on the wall.
From there.
Oh,
You feel like you're gonna go along the wall.
what happened to Kadros inside there?
Pedros is up here.
Pedros is here.
Oh, he went up there. I thought he was at...
No, he's not in the study.
He's okay.
Oh, right, yes. Nia was up north and Vale was down south. Okay, never mind. I thought for some reason Nia was beside Vale.
Nope, different.
5. Ooh,
I can go one more. Yay. Now I'm really buried under 6.
He's crawling her way through.
Best.
Sorry, guys. Taking a while. I don't mean to.
You're fine.
No, no, no.
Thank you.
So
So my daggers for throwing are about whatchamacallit. I get disadvantage at 60, but this is about 50 if I wanted to smack a drone. So am I in disadvantage place or am I fine?
To hit a drone.
Yeah.
It is technically under some cover, I feel like, from your angle. No, it is not under cover.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll roll.
No, it's not technically under cover from your angle.
That
Ain't hitting shit.
I got a
What'd you
7
roll?
and 8, so you know, go ahead.
You're still you're in a dust cloud. It is still not making it any easier.
And this is the one thing that not breathing is good for.
Don't
have to worry about the dust.
Just
Obscuring vision.
You don't have to worry about the asbestos.
Nope.
Is,
No, they wouldn't need asbestos.
Is Kadros making another attack?
Kadros is happily making as many attacks as the guy wants, because the poor man is having a day.
Do you mind rolling for me?
Sure.
I sent you his stats so that
You did, and I'm looking at it going, oh god.
So it's his the telekinetic rend.
You can only do so many of those, though.
It says the shard can make 2 telekinetic rends per attack.
Oh well, let's do that.
Alright,
Alright, please don't suffer from my rolls, sir. That'd be a 22.
Okay, and the other one?
3?
They both hit.
Yay.
Roll. So each attack is 2d8 plus 6.
I love how you go 30 like you're all nervous that it's not going to hit when you just rolled a 22 and it hit.
No, I'm worried that my math is wrong.
Oh, that's fair.
Great. You have another D8?
Yeah, I got for some reason only 1 d8.
One more. You
You got a 7
Plus
plus 6.
Math.
Fuck.
All right.
13.
So from the distance, you can hear yet again.
Wait, he hit twice, didn't he?
He did.
So 13 for one, 12 for another.
You will see stones start to crack up the ceiling.
Oh, my other d8.
Hold on. Need it again.
Good lord, could they be dragging anything else upstairs?
They don't shut up.
No, I will need Kadros to make a dexterity saving throw.
I should just make a goddamn sheet for him at this rate.
I gave you it.
Yeah,
But I mean, like,
Jesus.
whatever.
Bunch of big
20.
spiders.
Okay. He would only take about half of this.
Please.
So he took 7.
as the ceiling collapses in, and those drones are going to need to do it as well.
We are just doing terrible things to this house.
Shame.
They
They shouldn't have tried to kill us.
Yep.
This one is not doing. This one's not doing great at all. This one is still just barely made it around. But you see a large portion of the ceiling come down, as well as an open gate into the office.
Well, I know where Nia's
We're
going.
going
there.
Yep.
Convenience.
And yeah, Ilnaya, your go.
All right. So I'm guessing that this is difficult terrain.
That is currently difficult terrain. Yes,
Okay.
it's like a
so,
large pile of rocks, and then there's a hole in the wall.
so these two will be 20 feet. So I'm just gonna have Nia dash it. I'm just going to take her all
This
the
is
way
the
in there.
worst meeting ever.
Oh, it's pretty fucking bad. But I mean, you know what? It could be worse. She's like, "Hiya, let's race one," and is just going to get over to the side of him, and that'll use up all of her action and her.
Watching Ilnaya streamline her way up these rocks and then throw herself into this room in a bullet jumpy kind of manner as she tries dives for the entrance in. I am trying my best to get. Where's the lighting button? Where's my lighting button gone? I don't understand. I had light. Oh, there it is. It was doing something weird. All right, Ilnaya. So you make it inside.
Not bad, eh?
This is totally not some kind of evil mastermind's office.
He's not even in. Ah!
I think she at this point.
Quick! Raid the refrigerator. Drink all of his beer.
Okay,
Best
so-
you can do, go for the hard liquor.
Exactly. Rebecca.
So can Nia knock the hinge pins out of these hinges and push the door over?
From the opposing side, you could,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so I can go here, and would that be a bonus action? You think?
No, that would be an action.
All right.
Do you have
Oh,
enough room, or
I think that's fine. Okay, so that's I guess that's Nia's turn then. She's sort of here.
you've made it to safety? Possibly.
Yep. Potentially.
It's
Eris, it
hypothetical.
is your go. The wall is open. There are drones.
My turn? Or not yet?
Here, I will summon Healer Bee and be like, Meta Bee, or you log me came past.
Where's Eris's token in the turn order?
It got
So-
replaced with the other one.
It got replaced temporarily because of the fact that he switched out units.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, well, Jake.
Healer B, Healer B, Healer B, Healer B,
We're BV.
and we're going to name you BB for the moment until
Hey,
Falcon
that's
comes up with a
great.
different name. And there you are.
BB heals.
Meta Bee is his command word.
Oh, sorry, Metaby.
And he is to go heal log me.
All right, give me them heals.
Check.
There's a tiny stinger goes ahead and presses into her metallic skin. It's kind of like silicon.
Ugh. Yeah, injecting freaking seam filler.
That's
That's not getting any more appetizing.
It's like expanding foam.
That's really not getting appetizing.
Well, at least it's gonna stop her from leaking
By the
oil.
Wait,
How do you
how do you spell
spell
skelt?
Skelt.
Yeah, every time I look that up, it comes up as skeleton.
Yeah, so it's not a original species. It comes from the wild world of Reddit, but I can send it to you if you want.
Please do. When you get a minute.
Not
Not now.
Oh yeah. Nope. I got plenty of minutes.
Spending 3 charges.
Spending 3
Healer
charges.
for 3 or 12 HP.
She is. I'm pretty sure she's near back to full.
She's also got my dagger, so you know she should stick around,
Or
or at least give it back.
I appreciate that. In the general chat, I have deployed the skeleton information. But she says she looks first very scared as a bee kind of comes around because she thinks it's a drone, before immediately like taking notice that it's not immediately going to attempt to kill her.
And I'm gonna basically hide around this corner from those drones with a 23 of stealth. Not survival. Shit. Wrong one.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
12 stealth. I'm gonna try anyway. Just stay in this corner away from these drones up top there.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Fog Cloud up here. Basically, just gonna peer around the corner and cast it up at these drones. It's 20-foot radius on that.
What do I have to act like a tiny rock? What do I have to act like a rock? What do I have?
Fog Cloud. It's not a rock.
Well, I know. I gotta like throw it. So it's a 20-foot cloud.
20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Like right.
Yeah, right on that
Like-
drone. Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
on that? Okay.
right, starting with this drone, and it's 20 feet around that drone there.
I didn't do voices today. I wanted
It goes around corners and everything like that, so it's 20 feet.
Oh.
It's
So
heavily
great.
obscures.
Heavily obscures. Oh, that's great.
And that was the end of it.
It didn't help already when we altered the landscape, but let's go ahead and just put more dust in the air.
Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
That'll be the end of your. Okay. So up from above, you guys still can hear.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Does
Does this sound like what I heard when Aspen Beam's bullshit fired up?
Yes.
Bollocks.
Well, I mean, they were made by the same companies.
So there's no guarantee that this is just a security drone versus a full.
I mean, this whole place is autonomous. It's the same autonomous sounding machinery. I won't say it's directly in the same line. One of them is producing drones. One of them was a fuck off giant machine.
Here's to hoping Aspen Beams was a commission.
Nox, it is your go.
Oh,
You're being chased by a series of drones.
All of us are being chased.
space.
Right there.
Oh.
D8s you need?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so first I'm going to once again heal my ass.
Kill your ass.
22 health
Has to have,
returned.
like massive chunks of it.
Okay.
So I'm now at 60 out of 65. I'm going to... This was the drone I shot at, right?
Yes.
I'm going to put one round into him and one round into this drone here.
Okay.
Uh, 23 for the one that was already hit,
That is a hit.
and a 17 for the drone that's the new drone.
That is a hit.
Alright, and that is... The drone that was already hit suffers... 13 damage, and the new one suffers 17 damage.
Those are both dead. As you go ahead and clip off both wings, they immediately spiral, smacking into each other before colliding into the ground. firing off a little array of bullets before coming to a ceasing end.
What?
Insert dying robot sound.
Bloody rather annoying, those things. And then now Nox is going to continue on his way. 5. What the hell is this thing in front of me here?
That is another Dragonborn skelt.
Does it look completely unanimated?
It is the same thing. Completely unanimated. It's actually just cleaning a doorknob.
Polish them knobs.
I was just about to say that. God damn it.
You're welcome.
Alright, so 25, and that will be the end of my turn. And compression just stands where he is, waits for something to be hostile to a Logme.
Logni will actually turn in the direction of compression, saying we should go this way. As she kind of looks to Eris. Eris, are you calling back your B gets called back, correct? I'm pretty sure your B gets called back whenever you are done with your healing. Oh, it's actually not Logni's turn. I'm so sorry. I'm
That's okay.
thinking too far ahead. But yes,
He
Eris,
will.
Oh,
Sorry.
Doesn't Meta B return to you?
Eris may be away from the phone right now. Please leave a message after the call.
Well, upstairs you still hear the crackling of metal as these drones are going to try to... we're going to make this a map. There we go.
And compression
these-
will follow Logme, essentially. That will be its hold action.
This one will come on into here. And this one will come here.
Doesn't Kadros get an attack of opportunity?
He did not technically leave the range of Kadros. Just technically just kind of skirted around him.
Wasn't he down there? What's Kadros' range?
So when you're within a certain... If I moved like this around Kadros,
Yeah.
I technically never left
But
his range. Thereby,
Yeah.
I don't get an attack of opportunity until I go that far away.
oh yeah, no, I get that, but I
Yeah,
thought the
for-
bot was right
for the-
there.
Yeah, he was, and he went into the room and then went around Kadros.
Oh, he hasn't
I
left.
went-
He
I
hasn't
went
left yet. Yeah. He entered
Wait.
melee. Right.
Didn't Kadros get an attack of opportunity? Or I guess it hasn't moved out of range of him yet.
He is technically not moved out of range far enough for an attack of opportunity.
But at least he has
Alright.
disadvantage on his attacks.
And these drones are going to have trouble kind of moving through the fog and the stone. This one is going to go after Roven.
Oh.
I suspect a 22 does hit you, Roven.
Confirmed.
That is a total of 21 damage as an array of bullets start to pierce out.
Jesus Christ.
The other drone's going to be looking for Eris, who went around the corner.
We are using flanking rules, right? Or no?
We are.
Okay. So technically, Naya, you have a advantage on attacks against that guy
It
there.
is lost in the fog.
Ah!
Couldn't get out.
So is
The
Kadros
other
then.
two are still getting out. It's going to... This last one will
Because
attack Kadros.
Kadros and Naya are on opposite corners of it. They have flanking attack on the drone.
What is Kadros' AC there?
Zach.
I
I can't tell you, but I could tell you what the ads.
What the ads are? It's
Yes.
17.
Yes.
So the 21 will hit.
Does have what kind of damage?
It's piercing.
He's got resistance.
He's got resistance to piercing. Oh, look at that.
Magical attacks.
So it's a total of 6 damage. this one will double move. And is blocked. Because it can't technically jump over.
Good. Small mercies.
Rovan, you have been shot.
Uh-oh.
Badly.
Is right. So Rovan would move here and attack. Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, as a bonus action, Rovan will transfer the Hunter's Mark to this drone here
The confused one, got it.
and proceed to attack. Will a 18 hit?
Yes.
Will a 22 hit?
Yes.
It's the attack one.
The 2 Rovens left will take a total of 25 damage, and the one to his right will take 18.
Rovan, you seemingly move between the both of them, sticking your daggers out and your blades into either direction, stabbing either one of them in the eye, both of them crippled,
All those things that
splice
Pedro's
through,
resistant to,
and
it
falling
takes
to the
half
ground.
damage.
They'd be dead.
And that will be it for Rovan.
Huh?
Which is why you only took 6.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to keep that rock right there. Okay. Logny. Is Eris back?
Falcon.
Yes. Falcon. I'm pretty sure remembering his B comes back to him after it's done. So compression. Logny's going to step out and tell compression to come this way, as she knows how to get down. She kind of moves the door over to reveal a path. And she will step into cover and move into that room. Veil, it is your go. Actually,
How much can I leap?
she's gonna try to take notice, and she'll see the drones and just stay in the room. How far can you leap?
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is one of those moments where Nox could give you a certain blessing to make it really interesting if you want.
Phew.
Uh,
I think he's kind of busy.
I'm not even close to do the blessing either.
Precisely.
when you make a high jump, you can leap in the air a number of feet equal 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you are making a standing jump high, you can only jump half the distance.
What if I'm trying to leap from a wall off?
Oh my god, you guys, I have to go get a pro track.
Sorry.
How high are you up?
How high are the rock?
Oh, I mean, you're on the wall, so the ceiling was like 40
Yeah,
feet.
So, geez,
Let's
let's
go,
go like
Oh.
20 some odd.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Saving throw.
Sorry, like a.
Check.
We'll
Just give me
do
a
your
strength throw?
we'll do your acrobatics.
Oh yay, something I'm actually good at. I lied, I'm not good at that. 17?
What direction are you dumping? So like that way?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you could easily make it to like there. You could easily cross the path.
Good, I'm out of the rocks. How much movement do I have left? About 10 feet.
We'll do your 20 that you have left because you have 30 feet, right?
35.
Yeah. You could use the rest of it. This is in a 6-second period, so yeah, I would agree.
I probably
You stick
rolled.
the landing well. You still have time.
There we go.
Where are you at?
I'm
right inside the doors because I heard study and I went after it.
It is not open. The door is not open yet.
Oh, bollocks. Wait, then how did Nia get through?
Nia
she
got
went
through
through-
past the rocks.
She went through the
There's
rocks.
a hole in the wall.
There's a hole in the wall.
Right, okay.
She is
I'm
going to
here.
open the door when she can, but she can't yet.
I'm
She
going
has
to
haste.
wait until Nia has managed to potentially open the door, and I'm going to have my back against the wall, against the unopened door, and not entirely, like enough that if there's a hope that they can open it, but I mean, also so that nobody's coming into that room without going past me. So daggers out and ready to roll.
Okay. Elnaya.
Alright. So, Nia's going to look at Kadros and be like, you got this? And then, hopefully, upon the ascent, she's going to go to work on those hinges.
Why don't you just check if the door's open?
The door is locked, I'm pretty sure, and does it look like I can unlock it from the side?
You could probably unlock it from the side if you give it a shot. It is an Arcana.
Alright, okay. That's 27. Please roll well. 18?
So first of all, you are technically not touching the door. You are technically 1 square away.
Oh, what should I move first?
I will let you know you would have to move first, which would give him opportunity attack to fire at you.
You can
Oh,
attack
yes,
first,
okay.
then you can move.
But can I? But I think it's a a regular action to open the door, isn't it? Though.
It's a regular action to unlock it. Yes.
Okay, so I can't attack because I need to. Yeah.
Right.
That's,
So,
that's the question of
on
which
my turn, right?
Yeah,
you
you-
attack on your turn.
You didn't, so you
I
attack
mean,
first.
we didn't actually roll for him, so
Oh, I
That's
apologize.
no problem. I'm not used to running him either, so allow me to attack with him. Let's see what happens.
Go
You
back
get
when
two
we're
Yep, you get 2 attacks.
and advantage.
Because flanking.
Oh yeah, because Neo was still there.
Yes. Right, sorry. 2 attacks.
Which I keep
Which I keep
forgetting
forgetting to actually go in and look at.
18.
18,
That hits.
11 plus whatever it is I've got for 11.
Okay.
Sorry, whatever it is I've got for attacking.
12.
Thank you. 22 and 18, 30.
Those both a hit.
Awesome. Can I have the D8 again, please?
Are you attacking just one target, both targets? I mean, one's heavily obscured.
Let's take one out, and then we'll try for the other one.
Hey, Swan, quick question.
What?
Remember that thunder rifle you gave me?
Yeah,
Is that enchanted?
it is enchanted.
How?
It's magic? If you're asking for, like, does it require a battery? It does not require a battery.
No, more so.
15 and 11 for attack, by the way.
15 and 11. That's the damage.
Yes, that one.
He tears it in 2. As it goes after Elnaya, who runs for the door, the drone starts to spin, and he spins back, slices in 2. The top half stays in the air for a second as the bottom half falls to the ground, and the top half kind of flies off into the distance, lands over there.
Kadros would be grinning his face off if he could right now.
He is having a delightful time.
He very much is.
Neo waves, thanks, illustrious one, and then goes to work on the door.
It takes a couple seconds of tinkering to kind of get... You can kind of see now what happened. So initially, how the door was kind of positioned was it was already in a locking position. The arcane lock on the opposing side would have caused these particular pins to lift. So you spend a little bit of time. It's a bit of a nail-biting situation, but thanks to kind of the work that you've been working with Nox to kind of figure out a little bit about forging, you were able to get these pins to unlock, and the door is now available to be opened.
All right. Do I have? What kind of action is it to just open the door now that it's unlocked?
I'll let you open the door.
All right. Nia opens the door.
The door is now open to you, Vale.
Hello.
Upon your turn,
No.
yes.
You said this was a study.
Apparently. She thinks of gestures broadly.
Littlethink is very appreciative that you have opened the door for him. He thinks you did for him.
Little
He
thing
is
is going to get scooped up on my shoulder if he doesn't get out of the way.
He waves at Little Link. Very cute.
Eris. Did we? Oh, Eris is back. Okay. I was gonna say I can recognize Eris's breathing in the distance. Eris, there's technically three drones currently left. One of them, both of them are kind of stuck in your fog cloud, and the door is now open to the office.
With repeating shot.
The hole in the
Do you
ceiling over
have
here.
time to do
Is it,
that now?
is
Not right now. It has to be full
is it
20
available to go upstairs?
Has to be a new day.
You can go up there.
How far away is it from my current position to get up?
About 30
But
feet.
Essentially,
If I fly over, I can get up through the ceiling. Yes,
You would be able to go up. Yes.
I'm gonna do so.
Okay. I have to find an appropriate tokene to represent what you did. Given I don't have... That'll work. Okay. Please hold. I'm gonna need that. Gonna copy that. Eris, if you would scroll to the right side of your screen.
Okay.
I'm screaming.
Yes.
Where did I come up?
You're gonna have to probably back out like a bit.
Oh, I see it. Where did I come up?
You would be able to be coming up like right here.
I lost control of my token. Oh no, there. A little bit.
Sorry, I had a hole option. You can hear the humming of more drones above you.
I'm just gonna come basically almost just stick just a little bit of my head up, but try and stay stealthy up here.
Okay.
Just as close as possible. 13.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay just below the ceiling level, kind of between the floors.
So you're not
In an attempt-
engaging. You're just observing to see what they're doing.
For now, yeah. And
A
if
lot of what you can see from your current angle is they seem to be, and bear with me, I was not predicting you were going to blow a hole in the ceiling. Is cleaning up the metal and the bits, trying to go down the stairwells that have been broken. So that they are really unaware that you're even there. For the most part, at least.
And this is just a round room. Understanding this correctly?
You're in a banquet area. Plot metal, plot metal, plot metal, plot metal, plot metal. But yeah, they're cleaning up a lot of the broken shards and materials. Did you have any other actions you wanted to do?
Yeah, just give me a second. Gust of wind starting from me going out this way. I'm going to attempt to blow those drones into the wall because it's 60 foot long and 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Must succeed a strength saving throw or we push 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. I'm assuming since they're flying, it's also going to cause a bit more issue.
Nobody was waiting on me, were they?
No.
I'll say you have an advantage. So they would get disadvantage. They critically fail. And it was these two.
It's a 60 foot long, 10 foot wide. White blast from me. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this one was tagged in it at all, but positioning. Maybe this one, maybe not. Maybe just get a little spun around.
I mean, the 10 feet would be like if you took up like these two bars. If you're looking for maximum damage, I would say it would be those two. If you are targeting specifically just one of those two specifically,
we'll just stick with the two for now.
Okay, just stick with the two.
Well,
Okay.
when you get a minute,
Well,
you
they
can
both
absolutely and utterly do that.
smack
Time,
that wall,
What's taking everybody's time?
and some of that debris.
Oh, I'm going to ruin someone's
That
day with
debris
this one.
flies in their direction. Can you roll me?
Swan and all.
We're gonna call that a trap. And because they critically failed, they're gonna panic a little bit. Can you roll me? Mechanical trap, blah blah blah. 2d10.
Did you accidentally turn the sound down? No one's talking right now. Do you have music?
No. I can't hear it. I heard full 20.
Oh, look, another one.
Well, they're kind of pinned underneath a lot of material right now, and they have taken a good chunk of damage as their rotors are now filled with metal bits.
There's fuck all I can hear.
Did,
I'm trying to find all the buttons here.
it might not be a button. Maybe.
Harris is on a seek and destroy mission.
Of course he is.
Turn the light on.
And that'll be
Oh.
it for me.
Nox, you are in a hallway. You hear a drone hovering behind. It just got caught up, but it doesn't have sight of you yet. You look forward and you can see that Vale has just been introduced to an open door, and you can see Little Thing politely
Nothing.
making a nice hand gesture before awaiting his turn to go inside. Ilnaya is ushering people in. You do see two drones beyond the rocky exterior over here. There's a lot, minus a large cloud, but you can hear it. And Vale has just Rovan has just finished stabbing two drones in the eyes.
Oh, I vanished in turn.
Give me 1 second. Actually, currently dealing with Kaya's headset. Stopped sending stuff.
Oh. Hear that?
Alright, so technically it can't hit me?
It cannot technically hit you right now, no.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to move back a few steps, and I'm going to take have a readied action that as soon as the bot comes around the corner, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Anything from compression?
Nope, he stands beside Logme, taking care of her.
Okay. The drones in the other room are going to try to take notice of Eris. Eris has a 13 to stealth. He is still invisible. Actually, I'm so sorry, Eris. I would technically you did break cover when you did do a giant gust of
No.
wind, but since they are still dealing with it, I will keep the 6 either way. The upstairs components are still having terrible time trying to discern more materials. These two drones are going to try to escape. One of them is going to go after out here and probably immediately be met by Roven. This one's going to try to come into the room. One will fire at Roven.
Unplug the USB out of
Assuming
the
a
back.
20 does hit.
20 does hit.
It's a little plug. It's yeah.
That is 16 more piercing damage as it bursts out of the smoke to find you. The other one is going to attack Kadros and misses both shots as it openly fires into the room in confusion. Roven, you have been shot again. This is getting a little annoying for you.
Well, considering that that drone has conveniently moved into my range,
Decided that it wasn't going to.
I assume a 14 does not hit, correct?
A 14.
It works now? Good.
I assume a 20 does hit.
A 20 does hit.
Sean,
Yes.
smoke would drop. Both the concentration spells were deafened and for smoke or something.
Okay.
That drone is going to take 22 points of damage.
That drone is completely obliterated.
And Roven will use his movement to enter the office.
As you slice through the drone that just stabbed you, playfully, just kind of kicking off the blood. You step in and you are met into a large-scale room. You find that it is actually a very pleasant area with a large number of carpets. You find a large desk as well as a kind of a row. I wouldn't say a rose, but more like a flower arrangement that seems to be setting around the entire location. You find a large eagle statue on your left and a convenient little sitting area to your right. Inside the rooms, you see a number of different paintings as well as murals that seem to indicate different business deals that have gone down. And the one in the center seems to be a picture of Lady Nightspire with her son Lloyd in the background with a hand on her shoulder.
I assume there's a large desk towards the north of the building.
That is correct.
Okay, that is it for Roven's movement, assuming that the rocks are difficult terrain.
The rocks are difficult terrain, and if you did walk out, he would have a shot on you.
All right, well, I will take that chance then.
I was going to say, are you making further movement?
No further movement.
No further movement. Logni will actually be taking time. Compression will actually see her, now seeing that the drones are gone, she's actually starting to adjust and move some things along the wall. Eventually you find that, or rather compression would actually kind of see that she's actually starting to reveal what looks like a large door hidden behind some of the paintings located here. The door is made of stone, or rather a stone-like material. And she seems to be taking time trying to pull out a set of keys to get it to unlock. And that is what she's doing.
Cookies.
Vale, the door is open. Elnaya's there.
Awesome. I'm gonna look in and I'm just gonna stay on guard. Ready
Okay.
action, maybe?
Ready action? What kind of ready action are we making?
guarding, I guess. I'm waiting to see if anybody terrifying comes near us.
Anyone terrifying comes near. Okay. You coming in or just like holding the door?
I'm just staying at the door.
Staying at the door. Okay. Elnaya, you've opened the door for Vale, but she has decided to actually take more of a defensive pose in preparation for any additional enemies appearing.
Because there
Yes,
will be.
He's going to nod and all right. Okay. Okay. Well,
Go
There's still-
find something useful. How about that?
all right.
Let's see.
Oh,
So,
did you want Kadros to make any moves?
He can come over by me.
is
Or are you going to attack the drone?
yeah, is
Or he can attack the drone. Allow me to attack a drone for us.
chippity choppity get off our property.
17.
17 hits the drone.
Wait, this is just a regular attack.
Because he's not a cross.
No,
It's
because I don't necessarily think he needs a telekinetic rend on this note.
well, it's both a melee and a ranged attack, as stated.
Okay, sure, but
No, if you actually read the it says telekinetic rend, melee or ranged attack. Reaches up to 10 feet
Ooh, ah.
or to 120.
16.
That's a hit. Oh, that was your damage?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same thing as before. He slices down the middle, except these two parts kind of fly off in either distance. This one lands over here. So where the one was cut in half and the top half flew off, this one's cut in middle, and both halves went left and right. There's bits everywhere.
How many actions does he get? Just one?
This one.
Damn.
He can move.
No, I'm okay.
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 If
He only does 18. If he only does 8 damage, will that kill the drone?
Right?
I don't think this one was hurt enough to take 8 damage.
Alright, never mind then.
Is he just using both of his attacks to hit it?
He'll get rid of that drone.
Okay, the drone's dead. Okay. Elnaya, once again, you're in the room.
All right. Can I see anything offhand? Can I see anything interesting on like? I don't know. What are these? Are these like? Hang on. Ping. Okay, so these are bookshelves, I'm guessing, covered in candles.
It's more like a kind of a garden that goes around the edges.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to.
Very flowery.
I guess I'll go over here and just take a look at. So these are not. There are no books on these. It's just a lot of plants.
A lot of plants. There are books technically on these little stands.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm going directly to the desk, and I'm going to
Directly
see
to
what
the desk.
I'm going to see what the fuck is all of this shit. Might as well go industrial espionage on this bullshit.
They tried to kill us. Everything's open, I think.
Yep, I will not feel even a little bad about this.
I'd be worried if you did.
Alright.
What exactly are you looking for specifically?
I'm not entirely sure. Bills of sale, places things are going. I don't know. Indications of what they're doing, what they're selling, any sort of evidence to what they're doing with the people they were turning into werebeasts and collaring. Just anything incriminating.
Great. Do an investigation check.
All right. Well,
You look over through the desk and the materials. You find that a lot of it is actually just small snippets talking about the company and how well it's been doing with the press. The map you see directly in front of you talks about expansion options, and as well as land that they're in the process of acquiring on other planets. You do see a large radio that's pointed in her direction, as well as a picture of her son. There's not really too many things about bills of sale. More so, you do find a lot of literature talking from other companies about wonderful deals they've made back and forth, and thank you so much, and here's a contribution, and thank you for your contribution. While you're investigating, you do notice that inside of the desk there looks almost to be like almost a hollow bottom.
well, I guess I'm going to be poking into the hollow bottom.
Jack the
Jack the
traps!
traps!
That first, yes. I'm guessing it's perception, or
With an investigative 12, you don't notice any traps.
Sorry. That's technically metagaming.
Vale could easily yell that out.
I mean, yeah, that's
Vale would be yelling that out.
so. Can
Or
I
snarling, rather.
can I do a perception check while I'm looking, just to make sure?
You can.
All right,
I could do that as well if you wished.
you're not by the desk though.
That's true. You'd need to wait, but
19.
With a 19, you would find that it is not trapped.
Boots of Elven Corn?
All right, so Nia is going to poke into the hollow
I
bottom.
don't know. Taking a look.
In the hollow bottom, you kind of pull out what looks like this unusually
We also have the staff.
large disc.
I think we sold that though.
Huh.
And then that was.
And you can do an Arcana check if you want.
I might as well, yeah. Okay. Check. Arcana check. Watch, Nia's not gonna have any fucking. Oh, never mind. That's a natural 20.
Nice!
This is a green magic core, a very rare magic core.
Huh.
take that with him.
Yep, Nia just sort of tucks that into the bag of holding that does not contain calamari.
Calamari's
How
been on
much?
me for like the last couple
All
of
right.
sessions.
Okay, yeah. So Nia's just gonna bag that right up.
Go ahead and write down one green magic core.
All right. I'll just put that in loot percussion.
Any other actions? Given you have researched the desk pretty thoroughly for your 6 seconds. Any other bonuses or anything?
I don't think so.
Eris, you are
We're gonna be
Fly-
flying just over here and still. Hold on. There we go. Over just this way a bit. So I'm assuming I'm still in the hole, right?
you are still in the hole.
I'm just gonna be basically just above the hole enough to do the gust of wind, but still hit these two
Okay.
and shove them against the far wall if possible.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. Well, they critically failed again, and I need
Uh-oh.
another 2d10. Well, my backup drones didn't do well. They are very much broken. You have disabled the drones.
I will come further up into the room, just using our movement, just come up and be on this floor now, fully. Still flying.
Outside the rooms, you can
And
hear.
I will cancel the gust of wind.
Outside the room, you can hear the humming of more drones, but the doors are not open. You can see the broken down stairwell. The drones seem to be trapped between a mix of materials from the tables as well as the broken metal that was assisting in building their components.
We're back.
There's a large fireplace. Anything else in particular you're looking for?
No, I'm just existing on this floor now, and
You just existing on the floor. Okay.
I'll make sure these drones are dysfunctional. Once I can roll perception if they want to. That.
I wouldn't say at this time you would need to. You could see if they're struggling to get out. The ones on your bottom are specifically down to like 1 HP, and they're not holding up well as they're kind of struggling underneath. They're going to actually have to use at least half their movement to get out. Nox,
He just
what
went
are
to
you?
the bathroom.
He just went to the bathroom.
He'll be right back.
So,
So, what are we doing? We're here. We're supposed to be. What are we doing?
We are looking for the key to the basement.
So we can hopefully get out of here alive.
We seem to be giving it far better than we're getting it.
Very well.
Wait on me?
yes.
He's on his way. He thought the kitty was getting into something, so he decided he needed to investigate.
Yes, of course. The kitty.
I recommend
Okay.
we follow Nathan. She seems to be heading towards the
I thought Cat was being shitty.
Very funny.
Quick question. Did you forget about that guy, or did you purposely not move him?
Which one?
This drone here.
Nope. His turn is next after you.
Ah.
I may not have moved him, so
Yeah.
I might have forgotten about him. Let's assume for a second that he had gone out. Would you have shot him?
If he came around that corner, I would have shot him. So that's why I'm just sitting here going,
My apologies for that meta. Yes, he would have entered range.
okay. So then I would have shot him.
Trying not to shoot. If you miss, you're shooting the guy behind him.
16.
That's a hit.
1 shot or 2 shots? I guess it's an attack, so I get 2 shots off then, right?
Yes.
Okay. And another 16.
Those both hit.
Alright, so that is... God damn it, so many numbers to keep in mind. 14 with 1 attack. And 13 with the other attack? Did I count that right?
Okay.
Yep, 14 and 13.
14, 13. It is a very dead drone. So now that we have... At this current time, you guys are technically not in combat anymore.
Rovan will take this opportunity to use Cure Wounds on self at 3rd level. Oh, my poor spell slots.
Rovan, I can help you out there if you need it. I still haven't used my cures.
I could use some help.
Do what you must.
Restoring 19 hit points to himself.
Dice, please. 24 health for Vale.
Thank you.
It was on nearly damn max I rolled there. Jesus.
So. Right, thought process. I'm gonna turn to Kadros and telepathically ask if he can detect thoughts of anybody else on this floor.
Compression, where are you? Compression will probably just do.
Does not sense anything but the empty minds. Those who stand like statues of guards. Vigilant as always, but nothing returned.
What about upstairs or below?
I feel no movement of such, but the bird one.
The bird one.
So there's nobody living here, except for the scouts.
He would agree.
We're alone. So they lured us here and then trapped us.
I don't think they expected us to make it out of the room, much less take out most of or a good portion of this building.
And yet,
Nox, you
I
can
decided
see.
to leave?
Oh, go ahead. Nox, you can see Logny finally kind of clearing enough of the material to show what looks like the large stone door and what looks to be like an abnormal, kind of like an abnormal keyhole.
Oh no.
We go fine, Logny.
When Nox called for compression, you would have heard compression go boom, boom, boom. So Nox would have followed that.
Okay. So,
Well, what are you doing there, Logny?
when I hear this, I'd follow it.
I know that this is... They all seem to always enter into this area. And I found this when I was cleaning once. It's hollow behind here.
If you don't mind, I'll like to analyze that lock. Unless you have a key.
She shakes her head no.
Nox is going to... Does it look pickable?
It does not look pickable.
And he's going to do an Arcana check on it. It should be 21? No, not 21. Hold on. 23.
You could discern that this has a similar locking system as to the arcane lock systems you guys have met before.
Wait, that's the stone in the locking emblem, right?
That's correct.
Nox is going over the chirps. Remember back when we met up with the goblins, we found and the prison, the stones that have the keys on them. We have another one of the locks over here, and apparently this is what Logny was telling us about. We need to find a key, everyone.
Now, is this out or is this down?
Down.
How do we know?
It's what Logny told us.
She would have informed that it appears that they were using this path often, or rather they went this way.
Very well.
Spread out and search. Do we know if these bots have been stopped permanently, or... That's over chirp.
Yeah, we have a minute. Let's use this time to wisely and find this key. Assuming that it's even in here.
Nox is going to tell compression to keep guarding her, and Nox is going to go through this door here.
Eris, where are you located?
Currently in the upper floors. I'm in the big hole I made.
See what you can find.
Does this stairwell here look like it's going up or down?
That one does appear to be heading upwards.
Nox will go up it and peek around.
If you move onto the map where Eris is, onto the far right,
Mm-hmm. I take it up there.
Up there, you can hear the movement of additional drones.
We have drones upstairs, everyone.
Don't we always?
Can I have a perception check from Roven and Naya?
Perception, you said?
Yes.
Alright. Near 13. Nia is probably not seeing anything.
Roven, you look around the room and pick up that in the beak of the large eagle statue, you do see an unusual object kind of jutting out that seems to give off a light glow.
Rovan will walk over to the eagle statue and use a knife to pry the object out, ensuring that his fingers are not in the beak.
You crack and peel and pull and eventually pull out this kind of glowing shard. It's not a god shard, I will tell you. Almost looks like it has a little bit of a constellation effect, but at the bottom you notice a series of pins that seem to stick out.
Examining this object, does this appear to be the key that everybody is looking for, similar to what the goblins?
It could be a key.
Rovan will take this object and then head over to where Logni is.
I'm gonna go through the office a little bit more thoroughly.
Going
Almost
through the
pursuing turn order.
Well, we are not at this current time.
Very well.
Kind of, as I said, you don't really find anything incriminating, if that's the wording, but more so just plans of expansion. Most of the shelves talk about different businesses, or rather different business ventures. Some of them are just kind of like books from her time in university.
So, a regular study. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily going through a desk. I'm looking at the entire room and seeing if there's anything particularly interesting that needs to be poked at more thoroughly.
You can do a nature check, and Nox and Rovan, anything you guys... Sorry, Nox and Eris, are you guys doing anything in particular on the second floor?
These drones will cease to function by the time I'm done.
You are going to disable them quite efficiently?
18.
Wait. I can roll damage if more hits and such.
Nia's gonna have a look at the books. Are any of these interesting?
Most of them are just more textbooks talking about how, how to run a business or things. That some of them are actually books she's written.
Lovely. So they're business management strategies courses.
I'm gonna do something I probably should have done to begin with, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Do I see anything particularly interesting?
The key that Rovan picked up, as well as your equipments, are probably the most magical things that kind of ping off, but nothing else in this room is magical.
Huh.
Vale, you do pick up all these flowers you're looking at are something you have actually seen before. They are a common poison ingredient called Dracus flower.
I remember that. Okay. So I'm gonna start gathering.
I think you need a herbalist kit.
I have a harvesting kit.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Several harvesting kits.
Given the size of the room, I don't know how long you're going to take to harvest.
Give me a fairly potent amount.
Do a 1d20 because you're taking the time, and
Don't forget your proficiency score.
I'll add a 5. I'll give you at least 5. to get some good
14.
specimens. Okay, so 14 specimens of Dracus flower. If you head on over towards your general chat,
So is it a herbalism kit you have or harvesting? Okay.
it is located in your herbology material.
It's a harvesting. Or,
It's harvesting, not herbalism. I'm assuming that in order to harvest this, I need a knife and my hand covered in a glove. The way that I normally harvest plants. But I could be wrong.
Yes.
Then I should be okay. I will, however, deduct one of my harvesting kits if needed.
Or to store the number of vials, yeah.
At this point,
Rovan-
everything's going in a bag.
I thought harvesting kit was
Rovan, you
for
actually
killing
look over
flesh off
towards the...
things. Okay.
I would use the emphasis of door, and do find it does match the keys of your particular item.
Rovan will use key on door.
And you hear the stone move away.
Rovan will go and wave across the hallway at Vale,
Aye.
and motion pointed door and stand by for the rest of the party to finish doing what they're doing.
They'll come over the chirps. I think we have an entrance down below. There was nothing else in that room that looked interesting with an 18 nature.
There was not. You just picked out the best samples that you could of the Dracus flower.
Balls. Alright. I'll motion to Kadros and get everybody else, and I'll scoop little Think up on and put him on my shoulder so that he sticks around.
He will appreciate it.
Well,
He has acquired another ride.
yes, I'm sure he appreciates that part, most certainly.
Alright. Nox is going to keep looking around. You said there's sounds of drones flying?
Yes, outside there are the sounds of drones.
I guess would Nox see Eris as he walks around?
You are actually in two separate areas.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're just in a hallway or in a stairwell. He's actually in a separate chamber.
Gotcha, so there's like a door there?
There's technically a door here, and there was a door here.
Not seeing a ping.
Oh, sorry, my bad. There was a door here, and there is technically a door here, and there is another drone located here.
Oh, I see, gotcha. So I see that drone?
You can see that drone.
Oh, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
We're going back into combat.
Oh, no.
We'll see. 18 and a 22.
Those both hit.
So 23 damage for the first shot. Sorry.
That's already a gone.
No, hold on.
It's already dead.
That is... Oh, I was gonna say 19 damage for the first shot, but okay.
It's very dead. Splices through one side and out the other. You can see the bits and pieces of mechanisms falling down.
Well, I guess Eris knows where I am now. And seeing that there's things up here, Nox is gonna roll a stealth.
Not very stealthy after you shot it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it, then I'm gonna roll into the shadows.
Well, more so keeping crouched. 12 on a stealth check.
You stick to the walls as another drone seemingly comes out after you. It will try to open fire on you. Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
I'm assuming an 18 hits you?
Yes.
Or 19? Yep. 11 points of piercing damage. And Eris, you can hear gunfire beyond the broken wall here.
Oh, sorry. I made a stealth of dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I remembered I have a cloak of elven kind on me.
I will retract that for a second.
And perception checks are at
And
disadvantage
it
on me.
got a nat 20.
Disadvantage.
It got a 15. You're undercover, but you're not entirely invisible. It does know something's there.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Now, how do you want to do this? If I like surprise attack it, do I go first or does it go first?
I will allow you go first.
And that's nat 20.
That is.
Do you want me to roll?
I'm gonna do it to humor.
Oh shit! I just realized I rolled. Okay. So that's 10, 26 damage.
Yep, that one's dead too.
That is why I went stealth, so I got the first shot.
Eris, are you doing anything with this reaction from gunfire beyond the wall? I believe we have lost Eris.
Well, it's not kitty feeding time yet, so we can't blame that.
You guys look into this particular as the stone kind of moves away by itself, the key being drawn inside. You'll see a long staircase going downwards and several barrels.
Barrels of what?
Alchemist fire, alchemist fire, alchemist fire.
You look inside and see a number of different catering company barrels.
Full of what?
These ones appear to be empty. You can count 3 that belong to the drippy barrel.
Remember the vision? The vision in the mirror where we saw them putting bombs on the underside of in these barrels.
Barrels. Well, I guess we found our...
What?
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 So mommy was in on it too.
Say that to everyone.
So
Mommy's in on it too. Somebody remind me of the political implications of this particular situation should it go down. And then wasn't it in, like basically like the G6 summits essentially, except planetary?
In about 5 or 6 days, there was supposed to be peace talks.
What?
We're here for peace talks.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Apparently everybody else didn't get the memo about the peaceful bit.
We're just peacefully destroying a building. It's fine.
I mean, they started it. We're finishing it. I have complaints. Not as many as they're going to have when we're done with them.
Alright, so...
Are you going to go down?
I'm rolling stealth, but going. Kadros can go invisible and meet with me.
Okay.
22.
He beats your belt and floats down with you. 22 as you progress down. Rovan Are you progressing with the likes?
Rovan will progress as well. Do you want a stealth roll for him?
Yes, please. Ilnaya, what are you doing? Have we lost Ilnaya?
She's being silent.
Nox and Eris.
These drones dead yet?
Those drones are very dead.
You heard two.
Assuming you finished the job after you.
You also heard gunshots outside.
Okay. Close the door. An open door.
You can see Nox down the hallway.
Can I go through? Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna go through the door first.
Yes, you can go through the door first.
We're not in combat.
We're technically
I know.
not in
I know.
combat.
I'm just checking. See the guy behind me? I'm assuming. Or no, is that downstairs?
Oh, there's a guy there. Nox would have shot him if he saw him.
Knowing fully well you're gonna hit him because I know what the damage in the roll is gonna be. As you John Wick your way through this area.
Hey, we've literally gone in and had like multiple ones today, okay?
It would have been 13 damage on that drone, by the way. On the first hit, I guess.
That was the first hit, then the second one would have probably clicked it.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so.
Yeah. Dead.
Moving
Very-
around.
Very
Nox.
dead.
Nox, do you have any healing? I'm a little ruffled around the edges.
Nox points to his horns that are in full display, and then casts healing on you.
Ruffled around the edges. Uh-huh.
Alright,
Alright, bird boy.
I am a bird boy, and when I get damaged, my shit gets ruffled, okay? That's just how this is gonna work.
19 health.
That's fair.
19?
Yeah, 19.
Much appreciated.
I got one more left of the day from these things, and then I'm out. But I still have my own personal spells. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my own personal spell on that one. The same roll, nothing's changed. What is up here? I'm concerned that there's gonna be more robots coming in for us.
I just took out 4 in the room behind me. That was me coming up through the hole I created in the floor.
Oh, that makes sense. As I ran through, I noticed there's tubes and such. Do you think there's a manufacturing site up here?
Uncertain. Came up. Looks to be a banquet hall. 4 drones. Took them out. Then you were here. That's kind of where I'm at.
Do we still hear the alarms up here?
The alarms are not currently running.
No more drones
The
have
building does appear to still be in lockdown, as there is still no visible way out.
And we were told that the way to turn this all off was downstairs, right?
Yes,
Okay.
security is downstairs.
Nox is going to go this way and effectively look for a door. Oh, okay, door's over there.
A door to what?
This room.
And I guess we're splitting the party, y'all.
We're splitting the party.
Kinda.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. That was
No.
gonna. Okay.
Is there a door on this side?
I think it's
There
down
it
here.
is. You find what looks like a more of a chapel. Another greeting room.
Nox is going to speak into the chirp.
Eris and I are clearing upstairs, making sure no drones come behind us. I got a chapel up here, though.
You too.
Ooh, 2 indeed.
Ones are getting
Eris, you find that the area is it's quite a lot to take in, and truth be told, as a druid, it makes you a little uncomfortable with all this metal and material.
All depends on the type of druid he is.
All right. Well, while these guys are going to be upstairs, let's borrow these people. And Ilna, you said you're going with them, correct? Okay.
I guess she's still not here yet.
Hope she's okay.
I just love the idea of Nox John wicking everything. Do we want to have a quick bio break and whatnot while we wait for Nia to get back?
Yeah, we'll do a bye break.
Good idea.
Alright, pausing the recording.
Upstairs, and we'll continue from where they are.
Recording.
As our players head downstairs, you move at least down probably 3 or 4 flights before eventually making it into a much further, deeper section of the basement.
Traps, issues, bomb-making materials. Does it smell like sulfur?
What does it smell like?
Actually, let's do a different set of music. I don't like that one. As you guys head downstairs, the first things that becoming painfully obvious is that you see several large pedestal-like objects about 10 feet long and about 2 feet wide. As you come to the foot of the stairs.
Does their design suggest anything? Like the pattern on the ground? Anything like that?
You could do like a history check.
I got a 10.
You can identify what looks like a coffin.
Excuse me?
You can identify what looks like a coffin.
Oh no, I
I
heard
heard you. I just... Shit.
I'm
gonna look over the rest of them, see if anybody noticed that, and then make eyes at Kadros and go, can you detect any thoughts again? And how many of them are there? Did you mention?
This one feels life deep inside, but none so close or so cold. Strangely familiar. These dark delves.
Cat's on the kitchen table.
Dark elves?
Dark delves.
Oh.
She's up on the sink.
I pursue that so intensely, but basically he said that there's some familiar. He's got some familiarity with some of this, but also that there's
He
some
feels
degree-
he feels something down here, but he does not feel anything in close proximity.
That's a good sign.
Thank you.
Anything else out of the ordinary?
Not that he's indicated to y'all.
No, like I'm asking you. Roll
Not,
for
not,
Not out of the ordinary.
not from this angle you'd see.
stealthing forward. And as I come up by Rovan, it'll probably be so. Coffins, anyone?
Shrug.
the further you move in, the more that you can see from coffins. They appear more to be like large slabs of stone. Over top of each individual mausoleum-like stone, you can see a series of markings that are drawn into the stone themselves.
Is there a way that we can see to open one of these?
You could always do some crowbar damage.
I have a crowbar.
Can we? You open these in such a way as to not damage them.
Gentle crowbar damage?
I mean, a crowbar is made for prying. You could just pry the fuckers open very gently.
Let's say if
No
you guys
problem.
were together,
Compression is
it
down
would
there.
be an athletics check along with a sleight of
You do have
hand.
compression.
Nia will.
Okay. Do you want the athletics or the sleight of hand there, Vale?
I don't think it's sleight of hand.
Roger.
You'll see compression visibly slump his shoulders.
Don't worry, dear. You can assist.
Yeah, we need your help.
Oh,
Dirty 20 for athletics.
Well, damn.
Oh yeah, look at you
Rovan
go,
pulls
motherfucker!
up his sleeves and I was like, I've got this.
And proceeds to gut this,
25.
and so does Vale.
Oh, actually,
With-
athletics check?
Yes, it is athletics to move the heavy stone gently. You guys work in tandem together,
16 for
Two.
compression.
compression assists, and carefully lifting up the stone slab and moving it back. You hear the grinding of the stone up against it. By the way, you can see the map, right? Like I have you on the right screen. Okay, good. You pull the stone back and immediately see from the inside that it is in fact empty.
What do the inscriptions on the top say?
You can do an Arcana check if you want.
Sure.
We're not gonna check. Can I also do one?
You can.
17.
16.
Can I?
You
Can Rovan
You could
perform
definitely-
an- Sorry, go ahead.
you could definitely pick up the descriptions of that of necromancy.
Spooky.
Lovely.
Can Rovan perform an insight check on these? Specifically, he's wondering perhaps if they have anything to do with our mindless servants upstairs.
Yeah, go ahead.
John, I promise I'm not cheating. Nor can I spell, apparently.
Ah!
Insight of 23.
Great googly moogly.
He's not on site, he's in site.
Them some numbers.
Ooh. Running away for secret talking.
Ooh, secret. He's got a secret.
You certainly got something.
She's literally just wandering around.
JJ?
She's up on the kitchen.
Oh, bollocks. Never mind.
Cat beast, no.
I went to visit my parents this week. That happened.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Look around, find out, kitten.
It was kind of funny, actually.
I-
The
just-
cats
I-
hop on. Fuck. The cats exist on the table. Guys, plates with this.
Yeah, they should not do that.
The cat just found out that the kitchen sink sprays water.
That sounds like a cat finding out.
I know why she's up there, though. She wants the avocado.
Why did you want I see. Your cat is an obligate carnivore that thinks she's a cow, is just like mine.
No. My sister, we went out with my aunt today, and my sister decided to spoil the living fuck out of the cat, and got an avocado.
Oh, she loves that thing.
And it's got cat mint in it, and she's quite enamored.
Oh no.
So, avocado.
Guacamole.
While you're holding that thought in, Rovan, for 12 seconds, upstairs group, what's going on? Are you guys doing anything?
Yes. So sorry, I just had to zoom back over to where we were. I did a religion check on this room, but I only got a 4, so.
Nothing kind of pulls out from this room, but you can tell that it's not of Atea.
Go figure. What does the room look like?
It's mostly of stone. Well, it's dimly lit.
No statues?
No major statues.
Alright, Nox is going to move on. Why is Eris in a darkened area? Is there something between there, or...?
No, it's because he went in an area that I had not, like, fully revealed yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm.
Is this a door to the next one?
It is.
Nox is going to open the door slowly.
You find another study.
He's going to take a quick glance at the papers up here.
A couple of them talking about different discussions between a couple groups. You actually notice a couple different names are none of them have Night Spire's name on them, but they seem to be just analog talking between different individuals about upcoming deals, and also a little bit about the peace talks and hoping to see progress.
Nox going to take that paper that mentions progress about the peace talks, just in case. Now, is it phrasing progress as in there's no progress in the peace talks, or is it being like we need more progress on the setup of the peace talks or situation? You know, like I know you're being vague.
Situation of the peace talks.
Gotcha. I know you're being vague about it, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is the intent of the vague? Is the intent?
Which way does the vagueness
swing?
Yeah. Is it like, hey, this, the peace talks aren't progressing, or is it we need more faster things?
There's no italicized font on the word progress.
Yeah. Okay. Got ya.
Well, why not?
No.
Oh yeah. No, I get it. And is there? While we're up here exploring, do we hear like any sort of mechanical churning noises, like construction?
Yes, you do. You hear broken machinery trying to build robots.
Whereabouts would this be?
Near where where Eris was.
Okay, so there's still something over there. Gotcha. Just a bedroom in here?
Just a bedroom.
You know what? 1 second. I just remembered I had some things.
While you're thinking about things,
I was just gonna pull out a bot, the bag of bots.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember 1d4, right?
Yep.
Cryobot. I'll keep him around me. He's useful.
I will bring one up on the screen shortly. But you summon about a little cryobot, you hear a twing and a pull, and you pull the lever, a little ball falls out, he unfolds, and gives you a tiny salute.
He has...
He stops being so fucking cute.
Apparently it senses the presence of constructs up to 500 feet away. He knows their general direction, but not their exact location.
Repeat one more time.
The Cryobot can magically sense the presence of constructs up to 500 feet away. It knows the general direction, but not their exact location.
He would be kind of going towards the window or the outside because that's where the larger units are kind of patrolling and keeping you guys kind of inside.
Yeah. All right. Well, go ahead and go to the other team.
Okay. Other team.
I like this not at all.
What have you determined?
I'm reminded of a rather unsavory group that I have encountered in the past. They call themselves the Vampirates, which is a rather terrible name because they have nothing to do with vampires, although they are slightly piratey.
Oh.
These individuals are the walking husks of pirates that have refused to move on to the afterlife. They feed on life energy, not blood.
Lovely. More that give me a bad name.
Oh, you are a rose compared to these individuals.
I have a feeling a rock is a rose compared to these individuals.
A desert rose?
Logny seems to like come up behind.
That
his
was
veil
your
and,
old
like, hold
code
up
name.
to
You were
your
the Desert
shoulders, looking
Rose
very
when we
friendly.
first.
I was the rose that grew in the shade.
Yeah, well, sorry.
The flower that
I
bloomed.
suspect the inhabitants of this place are not present at the moment, but it brings into question the owners of this mansion by quite a bit.
This entire place brings into the fact that they tried to bomb us out with acid brings us into question.
That is just regular business practices. However, this is something else.
Lovely. Does this room expand? Is this the entire basement?
You could do another investigation check.
Fucking doing investigation checks.
Yep, Nia is also investigating. It's like investigating. Jesus Christ.
By all means, please continue to investigate. It might do better than my investigation.
Probably not. 18?
You find a large vessel right here that seemingly also still has some necromancy-based runes around, but what you do notice is a large, almost kind of looks like a droplet-like symbol on the wall above it. Otherwise, there doesn't appear to be any exits to this room.
Huh.
Do I know the same as she, or have I found anything else?
There's nothing else you can see from this area. Now you do kind of pick up. Actually, I'm so sorry. You guys also got. No, that was Rowan's previous 23. You do kind of notice what looks like some scuffing on the floors, specifically right here.
Hang on, Alright, sorry. Where?
Right there.
Does this brazier look movable?
It does.
Huh. Nia's going to nudge it in the direction of the scuff marks and sort of worm behind it.
It will not move.
Darling, would you help Nia?
Compression will flex.
Does it look like there's like any buttons or latches or like Nia's going to like investigate the stones and the cracks in the stones and just sort of like prod and poke and maybe pry a little bit with not sure she has it. She probably has. There's daggers. What?
Other than the altar with the vessel, you do not see any indication on this particular section.
What vessel?
This vessel up here is a large vessel with an open hole, and you do notice a droplet-like symbol on the wall in front of it.
Can I make a check to see if I know what that means?
You could probably do an insight if you want.
Or did Rowan explain it already?
Can I try splashing some water on there?
Sure.
Specifically, I guess, into the vessel, since there's
Okay.
a droplet on it. I don't suppose that does anything.
No.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Rowan, do you have any knowledge of this? And did my whatever I rolled get anything?
What was your roll?
Roll. Just your insight?
Yes.
25 24.
You would feel like there would have to be some kind of liquid or something into the vessel is your only real indication. Based on the stains on the inside, you'd assume something of a crimson color.
You said these vampires fed off life energy?
Life energy, yes. I suspect
Who's
that
got
you
some
will.
blood to spare?
Yeah. Rowan will walk over there and roll his eyes a little bit and being very careful not to nick any of his being whatever let a few cut himself and let a few drops fall into the
You hear a hissing sound, followed by a symbol that seems to appear inside the vessel.
Oh.
And you hear the creaking and cracking of the brazier moving slightly to the right.
Oh.
Slightly.
Wait, what happened?
The pathway opens.
What caused the pathway to open?
Capresci's gonna start banging on stuff and waving his hands.
Darling dearest.
what an
Maybe not so
incredibly
loud.
cliche secret passage.
Of course. Of course it is. Why
Vale's
wouldn't
gonna
it be?
snort under her breath. We're wasting time.
Upstairs group, what are you doing?
I'm pulling out another bot.
Go ahead.
Hey, finally I rolled a 3! I got the search engine!
Tell him.
I got a scroll. Scroll. Keep scrolling.
I have the picture right here if you need it.
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
You go ahead and pull, you hear a little and as I said before, it goes ahead and salutes you.
Again, you need to stop making all these things so damn cute.
And I'm going to quickly program it. And that was a... Go figure, 21. It is now... Oop, I lost the picture. It will now go to the nearest magic item that isn't being worn or carried, and will approach it for the next hour within 1,500 feet.
Well then.
I am thinking. It's effectively going to tunnel downwards towards the tequila door.
Yes, it can. It can tunnel.
That's what it's going to do. It's
Yeah.
going to tunnel downwards towards the door. That is the closest technical magical item. The key that you unlocked, which kind of tells you there's not really.
Yeah. Well, who knows? It's anyways. All right, Nox, is there any more? Oh yeah, right. I wanted to go over here.
And just to ask, so it does appear that the party does need to break up at this hour. What are the chances that we could schedule possible next game?
Next week?
So next week I have...
Oh, right, yeah, you can. Right. Give me a second. I'm going to stop the recording then. Are we wrapping up then?
We're going to wrap up because we're at a turning point or plot line.
Yeah, I personally want to explore and make sure... My goal is just to make sure the robots aren't being constructed anymore. Just turn that off. Maybe security systems so the big bots outside don't shoot the shit out of us, and then meet up with the party. And Nox will also relay that to the party.
Let's see here. So I technically work a little bit differently next week.